G'day YouTube, Ben from Aussie here to bring you another video. This one is going to be looking at my dead bait rig. Alright guys, so we've got some fluorocarbon here. I'm using roughly 100 pounds, so obviously I'm using this sort of rig to chase the bigger fish, the bigger things like jewfish and sort of similar species. So I need line that's going to be able to absorb that kind of shock. Fluorocarbon, remember, it's a great line to use for the leaders because fish can't see it. The next thing I'm going to need is some hooks. So I've got a 6.0 mustard hook, I've got a 6.0 circle hook, I've got a 15 kilogram barrel swivel from Black Magic. I've got an easy rig, which is the larger one, so this is going to take a sinker if I need to use it, and I usually weigh this kind of stuff down. I find a lot of the places I fish that some of these big Mulloway don't always tend to hide out in really deep water. You can often find really good fish in fairly shallow water. They do like current, so you do need to use weight to hold your rig in the position you want. I use a couple of sort of medium-sized fluoro beads. They're more as a shock absorber than anything, and I also use the squid skirt as well. So I'm going to start just at one end here. We're going to go with the barrel swivel first. So I find you can use this really well from a kite because you can allow your baits to float. What that means is you drop the bait into the water first and let it just sink naturally first, and slowly add the weight to that and allow that to go down. You want to use minimal weight with these kind of rigs because that's going to help to sort of conceal it from the fish. So I'm going to use a locked half-blood knot here. And this kind of bait, this kind of rig is I like to keep my tags fairly small, otherwise you're going to find your knots just fall apart on you. And always test your knots as well, make sure they're not going to come apart. Don't just simply assume they're going to work. Rightio. So I then add a fluoro bead. This, more than anything, is for shock absorption. The easy rig, another one of those, and I'm then going to thread the squid skirt on. So there's lots of different colours of these on the market, guys, and lots of different sizes. It's obviously going to depend on the bait you're using, and so overall, guys, you want a rig to end up sort of roughly 1.5 meters or so long. I don't tend to find I need to cast this very far. I more tend to allow the baits just to float down fairly naturally, and I use, if I can, I'm going to use a drift anchor on my kayak as opposed to sort of locking myself in position too much, because if the fish, particularly a jewfish or something, decides to run with the bait, and they're going to, then you need to be able to allow yourself to follow the fish, and you don't want too much things like anchors and stuff which are going to slow you down. So rightio, now the hooks. Okay, so I like to use a snell nut for these because it keeps it nice and compact and allows for a really good presentation of the bait. The bait presentation is what it's really all about. Use good quality fresh baits if you can source them, if not the best possible quality bait that you can get that's frozen. So often on a fishing trip I like to pick up a dozen or so good quality. In my case I use slimy mackerel, but it might depend on where you are as what baits you use for your fish. It might be sardines, pilchards, who knows, yellowtail, whatever, but and garfish are another really good bait. But use the local stuff as well if you can, so the fish are going to be used to it, otherwise they're going to get suspicious of your baits. Right, so hooks. Right, so I put the mustard hook at the end of the rig and the circle hook in the sort of the middle of the rig. And the reason for that is this is going to be the first hook into the mouth. This is going to be the second hook into the mouth, in theory, of the predator. So this, the idea behind the circle hook is that you're going to get a hook placement in the corner of the fish's mouth, which is absolutely optimal. And part of the reason for that is to do with if you're going to do catch and release, that kind of thing. It's far more survivable for the fish in this way. So now all we need to do is cut off the excess. Rightio, and that's your rig. It's really, really simple, guys. Just going back to these easy rigs, I have done some other videos on these, but they're really, really good because it's so easy just to change the weight on your line, and with the easy rig, it just moves so easily on the leader. And what that does is it means that the fish isn't really going to know there's weight on the line. It's just a sliding rig. It's super simple, it's super cheap, and this is a really effective rig. So good luck, guys. Let me know how it goes for you, and let me know sort of what rigs you like. Cheers. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to be building my YouTube channel with an average of 2 videos per week, eventually covering all sorts of topics on kayak fishing, from reviews of gear, reviews of kayaks, location reports, even hook and cook type ideas for you. I'm looking forward to any comments or suggestions you might have. Please leave a comment below, or you can message me directly through YouTube. If you liked the video, please like it. Please feel free to share this video on other social media such as Facebook or Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time, tight lines and stay safe.